Hi and welcome to another video from GCT Inc. Today we're going to show you how to install Opencart on your server. Now if you're wondering what Opencart is open source e-commerce software that you can use to run an online store. It's a very high-powered, full-featured software, guaranteed to make you look bigger than what you are. So it's a very professional-looking. You're gonna have a very professional-looking e-commerce website or online store, or whatever you call it. First things first, you're gonna need a domain name to where your customers can go and look at your products that you gotta sell. You have to sell. You can register a domain name with pretty much any of the domain registers. You can use GoDaddy, Fat Cow, whatever. Any hosting company will be able to register your domain. So you get a desired domain, whatever you want. And then after that, you can either host your own website, like if you have your own server or whatever, you can host it yourself, or you can have somebody else host it for you. You just have to pay either a monthly or yearly fee. What I recommend is, especially for small businesses, is to go ahead and let somebody else host your website, because that way you don't have to buy the servers, or and have to worry about maintaining the servers, and there's a lot of things involved when it comes to running a website. If you're if you're hosting it yourself, depending on where you are, you might not have the necessary bandwidth if you're running a online store to actually handle all the traffic that you're going to be getting. So it's better to get someone to host it for you. Now you can use there are a bunch of different hosting providers online that you can go to. The one I'm using is Fat Cow. You can go with GoDaddy, you can go with Fat Cow, you can go one-on-one, you can go with anybody. Just search around, look whatever fits your needs, and go with them. So the first step, of course, is to go ahead and download Opencart, and you can do that by going to www.opencart.com. So there we are. All you gotta do is just go to download and get the latest version that's available. Usually they'll say if there's a beta version. Of course, if you're trying to run a website, you don't want to download the beta version. You want to get the most stable version possible, and so whatever is here, it's going to be a stable, tested version of this software. So all you gotta do is just click on download, and once it's downloaded, I've already downloaded, so I'm not gonna download it again. So all I need to do is go to, what you need to do is go to wherever you saved the file. So mine automatically goes to download section. So all you gotta do is just find it. I've already downloaded, so I'm not gonna download it again. I'm deleting that because I already had extracted it, but since I'm showing you, I want to do it again. So just find wherever it is. Where did I save it? Opencart, where are you? Wheel. Oh, there it is. So right click. You can when you download Opencart, it's going to be compressed in a compressed file. So what you got to do is you got to expand that. You got to decompress it. You can use different software. The one I use is WinRAR. It's a free version that's available that you can download. You can also use 7-zip, WinZip. I mean any kind of decompressing software. So what you got to do is right click here, and this with this software all I have to do is just right click and then extract files, and it'll automatically create a folder here and extract all the files here. So go ahead and do that, and go ahead and let this finish to make sure you get all the files that you need to run your website. But I'm gonna go ahead and pause the video. Oh, it's done. So let's go ahead and go to the next step. Now once you've downloaded and extracted this file, you have to upload it to your server, or whoever is hosting your server, to their server for your account. So what you got to do is there's several ways you can do it. Some hosting providers will have Opencart, already they're available for you. Just click and install. Most of them don't. So you gotta, and if you're doing the way that we are doing right now, you're gonna need a FTP client to upload it to your FTP server, to upload the files to your server. Now the program that I use is called FileZilla, and there are a bunch of other ones that you can use, but I've been using this for a very long time. It does what I need it to do, and so I don't need to change it. But so what you can do is go ahead and you'll enter your the FTP host address where your FTP server is located. It's usually ftp.yourwebsite.com, and then of course you're gonna need an FTP username and a password to connect to that server. So you go ahead and enter that and then click connect, and I'm going to do that again. So what it's going to do is connect me to my server where I can upload all these files. Now once you get here, all you have to do is find your root directory where all your files are. Just click on it, right click, and then create a directory. So you need to create something that you can remember. Something easy, something that's related to your you need to name it in a way that, especially if you're hosting multiple sites, that's related to that particular site. The site that I'm going to be running for my store, our website is called Axion Tech. So our web address is www.axiontech.com. So what I can do is just type in Axion Store, and that should be more than enough. So go ahead and press OK. And what that does is creates pretty much like if you were to create a file on your desktop, you right click, new folder. So what that does, directory pretty much is a folder. So what it does is it creates a folder, then what you need to do is point your website to that folder. So your website, when somebody is visiting your website, your server is gonna look for files that are related to that website and give it to the browser, so it can show it to your customers or visitors, or whatever you call them. So that's pretty much what it is. It's just a folder where all your web content is saved, and some of that content will be for you for a backend, and some of the content are for public, for your customers, where they can see it. Most of the some of the stuff is for the webmaster or whoever is taking care of the store, that it's just for them. So what you got to do, sorry, I'm sometimes getting off topic, but it's just a habit. So what you got to do is just find that folder that you just created. So you can just type in the first letter of that folder, and it'll pop it up right here, Axion Store. So what I can do, what you got to do now is go to where your extracted files are, So in this case, I'm going to just go to my downloads, and then I'm going to look for Opencart, which is this right here. Now what you got to do is just double click on that, double click again, and then what you need to do is all the files that are in this in the upload folder, you got to select all of them, and then just you can either drag and drop it here, or there's another option where you can just click transfer and it'll transfer it. But since we wanted we have a bunch of folders in here, we wanted to put it in this exact folder. So all you gotta do is just drag and drop. So what that's gonna do is gonna put all the necessary files in here. So then you know, we can set up the website or set up our online store. This is going to take quite a while, mainly because our website speed, our internet speed is very slow. So I'm going to go ahead and pause the video and come back once it's done. Alright, so the upload is already done. Now what we need to do is point the website to this particular folder. So we had Exion store. So what we're going to do is go ahead and go to our hosting provider's control panel, and go ahead and point the website to that folder. So what you got to do is just go to your domain area where you control the domain. So you go to Domain Central on Fat Cow and go to your website and just click on it. And what they'll do, it'll give you the option to change the pointer directory. So right now, as it is, the website is pointing to your main directory. But what you gotta do is, that would be okay if you had just one website, but if you have multiple websites, you gotta go to, like, let's say if you had the Opencart installed in the root directory, then you wouldn't have to do any pointing. But since we have created a new folder in the root directory and put the files in there, now we have to point to that particular directory. So we're gonna, or that particular folder. So we just click on point to a subdirectory, which is pretty much subdirectory. What it is you know, another folder within your main directory or your main folder. So my internet connection is a little bit slow, so it's going to take a little bit of time. Let's see one more time. Yeah, it's going to take its time. So there you go. So what we're gonna do, we had it pointing to another directory, but what we're gonna do now, we're gonna just pretty much type in the name of that website, that folder, so which was Exion store. I think that's what it was, so we'll go back and check. Exion store, yep. So we're gonna go ahead and click save. So what they're going to do, they're going to update the address for our domain. So if somebody goes to this website, then where the browser should look for files, or the server should look where the server should look for files and give it to the browser to view, to show it to the visitor. So now what we need to do is go ahead and go to just go to your website. Let me open another one. So pretty much what you do is just go back to your website and type in your, open any browser, sorry.
brain fart, any browser and type in your address. So what we're going to do, just type in www.xeontech.com and enter. Now, so since we uploaded all the files and we pointed the website to that folder, it automatically knows, you know, that we need to install Opencart, because the installation folder is there. And since there's no index.html or since there's no index.html file for it to show the main website, it just looked for the installation folder. Opencart knew that that's what we need to do, so it gave it that the installation folder. So we're going to go ahead and install it. So you just agree to the terms of the license and click continue. And what that will do, it'll pretty much check to make sure that you have all these requirements. It'll check it, if it's available. It'll tick mark it as green, and that means you're good to go. Writable. So these are all good to go. So we're going to go ahead and click continue. If these weren't, these full files, PHP files weren't writable, then it will let you know that, hey, these are not writable. You need to change it to, access, the file permissions to writable. So we're going to go ahead and click continue, and what that will do is bring you to where you need to enter your Mysql Database information. So if you had Opencart installed on a local server or a local computer, then localhost would have been just fine, and it would have just went and looked for localhost and saved all the website content, the information on that on the local host. But since we don't have since our website is not on the local network, it's on the internet, so we have to give it that address. So the Opencart can go and look for that server and then save all the information they need to serve onto that database. So what we're going to do, we're going to go back to our so if you're somebody else is hosting your website, you got to go back to the control panel and then go to Mysql Database. Now what you can do is you can create a database, like a new database, or if you have an existing database, you can just use that database. We have one already. So what we're going to do is go ahead and copy and paste the address into Opencart. So this is the address for the host, and then we're going to just go back and so this is the username for our Xeon32 for our so this is the username for our SQL server. So we're going to go ahead and put that in. And you also need a database name, which I am not going to say. And then what you need to do is you need to select a username and password and email address for your website administrator, the person who's going to be in charge of taking care of the back end of the store. You need an administrator account. So you need to set up the username and the password for that, and also provide an email. So if you forgot your password or something, they can just, the server can just send you a password, your password or reset information or whatever. Or if somebody's trying to contact you, they'll use that email, to send you their information. So we're going to go ahead and select a password. And we're going to put in our email address. And make sure that you remember your password and everything, so that way you can continue with managing your website. And make sure you put something that's secure, but easy enough for you to remember. If you copy and paste the information, Opencart will not connect to the, for some reason I don't know why, but if you copy and paste it, you have to manually type it in. If you copy and paste it, it won't work. It will say database server username and password incorrect. So we're going to go ahead and click continue again. Okay, saying the same thing, so we have to manually put it in. So everything has to be manually put in, and it's still not working. So I'm wondering what's wrong. Maybe because my password is wrong. Okay, so that didn't work. So now what I need to do is just, I don't know, I forgot the password for this. Just need to change password. Okay, so this time it should work. You can also add a second user, and that will work too. Okay, still says that. Continue, and still not working. I wonder why. So what I'm going to do is just drop this database and just create a new one and see what happens. So when I drop the database, I'm going to just create another one. So go ahead and click on add a database and then give it a name. So give it a few seconds so that the database is created. Once it's created, then you can just go back and change the information. this works, and it did. So that's pretty much it. A couple of clicks. It is very simple to use. So far, this has been the easiest. Opencart has been the easiest open source e-commerce application that I have installed. I mean, a couple clicks and the shop is ready to go. So what you can do from here is either go to the login, the administrator side, or go to your website. But it tells you right here in the pink. Don't forget to delete your installation directory, and that you can do by going to your folder and just double clicking on it. Connect. Okay, and just double click on the folder, and what that will do, bring you up here, and then you'll see a folder right here. It says install. Just right click on it and delete, and what that does is deletes the installation folder. So like if you had that in there and somebody wanted to change your website, do something to the website, they could just put your website address /install, and they could just reconfigure your website and you'll be screwed. So as a security precaution, you need to delete that particular folder, because if any folder that's in this any directory that's in this folder, somebody can tap that into the browser, and especially the installation folder, they can go in and change your website. Sorry, it's a little late, so I don't know how to speak right now. It's 12 o'clock, not that late, but so what we're gonna do right now, before I say anything else, we'll go ahead and go to our online shop and see what it looks like. So just click on that, and they'll take you to your website. And that's it. It's that simple. You see how great looking this website is. It's as good as any major websites. I mean, you have tons and tons and tons of options when it comes to Opencart. It's the most amazing open source software that I have ever used. By far the best one I've ever used, and the easiest one I've ever used. I've used everything from eCommerce to WordPress website, WordPress e-commerce to Joomla, all of them. I mean, I've used every single one of them, and nothing is even close to when it comes to the ease of installation, the ease of adding themes, the ease of adding extra features. Very simple. The only thing you need is a FTP client, and you can upload all kinds of stuff to it, and it will change like that. You can link it to your like if you sell, we sell on eBay as well. So what you can do is, instead of listing stuff on eBay and then listing stuff here, what you can do, you can list everything here on Opencart and link it to eBay. Automatically it'll sync everything, so you can take stuff from eBay, move it to your store, or take it from your store and put it on eBay. So it's very, 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 very easy, especially for small businesses. This is the best software you can get. I mean, nothing even come close to it, and it's very easy to go back to. You're probably wondering how are you going to go to the admin side or the control panel side. So all you have to do is just type in your websites, whatever your website. Ours is www.axiontech.com, and then / and all you have to do is just type in admin. Boom, you're there. Type in your username and password, and you're ready to go. And that's it. This is your backend of the website. So you can come in here and They'll have your total orders, your total customers, total sales, for the day, for the year, total orders for, they'll give you all that information. The other thing that, number of customers visited your website and all that stuff. You can change it by week, by month, by year. Sorry. And the dollar amount and everything. So, it's a full-fledged and easy to use open source, of course I gotta say that, software. So here you can get the reports for viewed, purchased, sales, orders, tax, shipping, returns, coupons, all kinds of stuff. I mean, if you look at Newegg, Tiger Direct, buy.com, any of those websites, it looks exactly, sometimes even better. You can get custom, you can customize the hell out of this software. You don't need no coding, no nothing. All you have to do is just get a template that you like, upload it, and boom, you're ready to go. Add your products and watch it sell. It's very search engine friendly. It'll give you SEO options and all kinds of stuff. So keep coming back, keep watching our videos. We'll have more. We'll test this. We'll test eCommerce, WordPress, all of those, so that way you can choose the best software for your business. For small business, it's the best. It's the best software you can get. If you need help installing or configuring your store, definitely give us a holler at code9it.com and just type in your we have a contact form on there. Just put in your information and boom, you're there. So all you gotta do is just go to www.code9it.com and they'll take you to our beautiful website. We are a computer repair business, and we're kind of venturing out to web hosting and web design. So all you have to do is just come here, type in your all the information, name, email address, phone number, and why are you what are you contacting us about, and we can definitely help you out. If you need web hosting, anything like that, just let us know. We'll do that for you. If you want us to manage your eCommerce website, you're more than welcome to. eCommerce or Opencart website, you're more than welcome to contact us, and we'll be more than happy to help you out in any way we can. And please leave comments. Click the like button. Click on those little ads that pop up on the bottom of your screen right here. It helps us out a lot. We spend a lot of time here creating these videos, and so help us out by clicking on the sponsors links, and that kind of gives us some money to where we are able to make more videos, buy more stuff. We do reviews, we do all kinds of stuff, so we can buy software, we can buy different templates and upload it to this particular website, so you can see everything, pretty much everything that you need. We'll make videos on it. Just give us a call, or send us an email and tell us what you want us to test before you use it, or if you need any help or you need any training, you're more than welcome to contact us, and we'll help you out in any way we can. Thank you for watching our video, and please click on the links and visit our website, code9it.com. If you have any questions, any computer related questions, repair related, anything, we do all kinds of stuff. We do sales, computer sales, servers. If you need servers, we have plenty of them in stock. Used one for a great price, new one we can build one for you. Gaming systems, anything, just come to either our shop here or go to xeontech.com, and you'll see a wide variety of products, computer parts, computer servers, anything. If you need any kind of cell phone repair, any managed services, just let us know and we'll be glad to help you out. Thanks for watching.